In today's video, we will show how people can find their approach style using the MindHub system drives. MindHub is a personality profiling system which shows for motivators how social or proactive a given personality is. Where someone falls on the spectrum between reactive and proactive behaviors correlates to the part of the date runner system called the approach style. How introverted or extrovert a person is also has some effect on approach style. Approach style during dating is about comfort with certain kinds of communication and the time frame it takes for people to initiate or respond to psychological and physical intimacy. The approach style is divided into 4 categories represented numerically: -2, -1, +1, and +2. Minuses need the longest time frame to feel comfortable with intimacy and prefer verbal approaches before becoming physical. In contrast, pluses aim for quicker understanding and are willing to close physical distances quickly. They require little time to assert what they want with a potential match. If we look at the MindHub circle, we can map the correlation with the 4 approach styles. For convenience, we will use color to represent each type. +2s will be red, +1s will be orange, -1 will be green, and -2s will be blue. We will overlay these colors on the MindHub circle. Every MindHub profile is comprised of 3 drives, which form a shape, most often a triangle. When color is overlaid, you can look at the colors within the shape to determine the approach style. We can see that the +2s are positioned on the social and proactive parts of the MindHub circle, while -2s are positioned on the reactive and introverted side. Toward the middle of the circle, we have -1s and +1s. In order to determine anyone's approach style, there are a series of steps that should be done in order to filter out mistypes. The first step is to simply determine if there is a color predominantly filling the shape. If so, congrats, you found it. If it looks like colors are split about half and half, then the second step would be to ask if there are 2 primary drives in one color. If so, the approach style is the color of those drives. In the case that you don't have 2 drives in one color and still have a split, then you must look at the levels of the drives. If there is an extreme drive, the approach style will be the color of that drive. If no extreme drives and the profile is extrovert, then lean to +1. Let's see how this works in practice. In this example, we have a person with primary greed, ego, and lust. We can see that the dominant color is red, meaning this MindHub profile is a +2 in the date runner system. In this example, we have a person with ambition, security, and principles. There are 3 colors within the shape, but the dominant color is green, meaning that this profile is a -1. This profile has ego, boredom, and principles. The dominant color is orange, so we see a clear +1. Let's see some more difficult to determine examples. In the case that we have a profile with regret, attachment, and security, we will see that the triangle has an even split of blue and green. We have 2 drives positioned in the blue area, so we know this is a -2. Lastly, we have principles, resentment, and revenge, a profile split with green and orange. It doesn't have 2 drives in one color and has no extreme drives, but the profile is extrovert, meaning it is a +1. Once you get comfortable analyzing approach style, you can use this method to understand more quickly what to expect from potential dating partners. You can also assume probable personality drives based on the approach style you're observing.